Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do another great resistance training workout you can do in your home using only a band and body weight. So come into these workouts warmed up and ready to move. 5 to 10 minutes of a cardio workout. It's important to get your heart rate up a little bit, get your muscles and joints warmed up and ready for movement, and your mindset ready for movement. Okay, like I said, you're only going to need a band today. And I've got a sturdy chair, so like a kitchen chair will work just perfectly. Okay, we're gonna start with a lat pull down today. So I've got my band in a higher position here. I have these door anchors that work great for bands. And I'm going to sit on the floor. If you have some place where you could loop it higher, like if you have, a railing that's a little higher, you could sit on a ball, you could sit on a chair. There's different ways to pull down from a higher position. Mine is my door, and I'm going to sit on the ground. So, sit however you're sitting with good posture, shoulders down and back to start. And you're going to take those bands, pull them toward your armpits, and then let them come back up. So you're pulling down and back, thinking about your shoulder blades, doing this on the back of your chest, on the back of your rib cage. Thinking about putting them in your back pocket is kind of a good way to think about it. Control that band both directions, but keeping those shoulders down as that band goes up. Breathing, good posture. Let's do 2 more. And 10, good, all right. Okay, next we're gonna do a lower extremity exercise. We're gonna do reverse lunges. So we're not gonna use the band. I want you to do these either standing at like your kitchen sink or standing really close to something, a source that's sturdy. The reason being, and I want you to stand really close, like your feet, it's like right up underneath the counter. And because I want you to step back. We're doing reverse lunges. So the point is that we're going backwards and that knee is gonna stay over your ankle and keep them protected. So going backwards, not letting your knee go forward like that. You wanna keep your weight in your heel and your knee over your ankle. If you were to look down, you wanna be able to see your toes. So you're hanging onto that source, really sitting back. Now you don't have to go this deep if it feels like too much, or if your knees are hurting, go a little bit shallower in your lunge. Keep breathing. Let's do 1 more here. And rest. Okay, good. That's a big lower body exercise. Just really work on sitting back. The biggest key is that you're keeping your knee over your ankle and not letting it go over your toes. Okay, take that band again. I'm gonna have you step on it. We're going to do lateral raises. So, give yourself a little space. Lift that band out to the sides. Now you may find, like if you don't have a band long enough for this, you could try doing it seated and put it underneath your foot, or like this type of thing, you could put it underneath this bar, like that. Most chairs have that crossbar, and you could pull out to the sides like that. Either way, you're sitting up tall, good posture. 2 more. Now you're stopping before the height of your shoulders. So I'm stopping there, not going up there. Okay, so I'm stopping about there, going back down. Okay, good. I'm gonna move my chair out of the way here. I'm gonna lower down to the floor and do a bird dog. So this is a great posterior chain exercise. So you're working all the muscles from your arms down through your shoulders, down through your back, your glutes, all the way up and down your posterior chain. So you want to reach out towards the sides of the room. And your goal is to hold it for 3 to 5 seconds. Get that good isometric hold, making those muscles work. Again, here, I want your head looking straight down at the floor, keeping that neck in a neutral position. Breathing. Sometimes isometric exercises, it's easy to hold your breath. So make sure you keep controlling that breath. You can just try to continue to breathe normally. Remember, you're keeping that neck in a good neutral position. Let's do 2 more on each side. Now, if this hurts your shoulder to reach forward, like if you do have a shoulder injury, you could reach back with your leg and then just pick up your hand. So like if reaching forward like that does not feel good on your shoulder, you could just pick up your hand, and then you're still getting that balance challenge and all of the other muscles throughout your posterior chain, or you could hold it out to the side like this, something that won't irritate your shoulder if you do have a shoulder injury. Okay, stand up slowly. And we're gonna use our band again here. We're gonna do a little bit of shoulder stabilizing. So I'm gonna loop it around. So I'm just using one side. And we're going to do a shoulder internal rotation. So your elbow is glued to your side, your hand is up like you're holding a platter at 90 degrees and pulling across your tummy like this. Working on that rotator cuff. 9, breathing, 10, and then I'm going to turn and do my other side. Keeping that hand or elbow at a 90-degree angle, your hand is facing upwards, or you can pull, you can also hold it like this and pull across, but whichever is actually more comfortable on your shoulder. Now, what I'm going to have you do is shoulder external rotation. So we're going to hold that band, just like both hands are holding a platter, and you're going to pull apart. So now we're working the external rotators. Now you don't have to go super far. I mean, this is a pretty small range of motion. And rest, good. And these are great ones to add to any exercise routine, keeping those shoulders strong. It's a pretty unstable joint overall, and thinking about the joints in our body, so keeping those muscles strong to keep that joint stable is really important. All right, we're gonna sit on your sturdy chair. If you have an exercise bench or a coffee table you'd like to use, that works too. We're gonna do double knee lifts. So put your hands underneath your thighs, shoulders stay down. Your goal is to pick your feet up off the floor. You're bringing your knees towards your nose without moving your upper body. So we're not rocking, just picking them up and setting them down in a controlled movement. 6, breathing, 7, it's hard to breathe and control your breath, doing core work, and rest, good, those are challenging. Go through all of these 1 or 2 more times. Add a little cardio in between, keep that heart rate up, and follow with a good cool down and stretch. If you have any questions or need any modifications on any exercises, please feel free to reach out privately or leave a message below in the comments. Otherwise, have a great workout, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.